And again, I just really appreciate the willingness in the conversation, and I think this is the thing that is so awesome about integrating different professionals together, different disciplines, because it brings up these different conversations and how to approach these things. And you couldn't be more right about we always think about who is making these decisions, and then it like trickles down rather than going the opposite way a lot of times. So spot on. Spot on. Then we switch gears to the other, major thing that we've said, in 2020, COVID. So you're going to be going to a new system. Obviously, any advice for BHCs? You've had a year now, and a very interesting year being a trainee, and then also balancing new family things that have been happening on. What advice would you have for BHCs in this kind of context of COVID, and suggestions for them, what they should be looking for, what they should try to do within this realm of COVID?
My big advice is try to stay connected. And I say connected vaguely because that looks different for people. So staying connected to what's important to you in your personal life, what's important to you in your career, and how to blend those. For me, it's staying connected with my family and friends, figuring out creative ways. Staying connected to the mission of why we're doing this and my passions for this, because you can see it in everyone. COVID is exhausting. It is, it's a mind exercise for
Daily.
sure. And knowing that this will continue to change. And also seeing how that change is pushing us forward. So if we just talk about telehealth, right? How many people were opposed to telehealth before this happened? And we are reaching more members of our community through this. And through this change, after who knows when that's going to be, I hope that telehealth is still present, because people that we haven't seen for 5 or 6 years, we're seeing regularly now.
Exactly.
And so I would say, yes, look at the challenges of COVID, but look at what those challenges has allowed us to do and how that might positively impact the future. What can we do now to take what we are learning with us, even when COVID does subside?
It's almost kind of like, what assumptions can we continue to challenge?
Yes.
And hopefully we don't need a pandemic to challenge those assumptions, right? I was talking with our CEO just yesterday about telehealth and that exact thing, that it challenged a lot of our assumptions. I was one of those people that was like, I don't want to do telehealth, that just doesn't. And I've been amazed. It's been an absolute assumption that is clearly was inaccurate about what people respond and how much even I enjoy doing telehealth and reaching our community.
Yeah, and I think it's just that the natural saying that a challenge is there for a reason. And don't shy away from those challenges, because who knows, you might find that you love it, you might find that you hate it, you might find pieces that you want to take with you, you might find pieces you want to leave. But I always think that challenge is a good thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I think going back to the other thing that my mind really liked that you were saying is that when you know your value, when you understand your why, such as like if your value and your why is primary care and meeting your community, telehealth makes sense to do, right? So it's not a matter of, is this a comfortable behavior or not a comfortable behavior? It's a matter, does it get me closer to my community?
Right. And if you think about, like, yes, what we do inside visits, they're important, but if you think about what the main importance is that what the patient brings in with them, the skills that they already have, they're still bringing those into a telehealth visit.
Damn right. Awesome. Well, Brittany, thank you. This has been great, and we're really excited. For those that don't know, Brittany is about to graduate, a week, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks from our fellowship program, so we're just really excited about her, and she'll be going to Austin to be a behavioral scientist and start some PCBH up there, so promoting that radical change. So thank you for joining again on PCBH Corner, and tune in to next time.